Well, folks, that's not good. So this is the first fencer I've had that actually shows a resistance number. It's actually reading kilovolts, I'm pretty sure. And normally we're up around 10 to 12 range. But since we're down to 6, that means that we have a wire gone funny somewhere. Camera, focus on the girls eating because they're being really cute and eating from the top of the hay rack instead of from the bottom because they're special. So like I say, this is the first one we've had. It's really been handy because prior to this, we just had a fencer that clicked and it never told us anything, and we had to guess if we had bad wire, bad fence, bad whatever. I was just out in some previous videos up by the cows where they're grazing, and I was kind of checking fence while I was up there. So now I'm going to have to go along the back side of the barn here and check all this to see where my issue is, because I obviously have an issue somewhere. I do expect a bit of a drop when it's rainy and when it's real nasty out, but this is a bit too much, so I have to have a wire down somewhere. So as much as I love this fencer because it tells me when I have a wire down or bad or whatever the situation may be, I also hate it because now I have to go fix it. So let's grab some pliers in case I need pliers. We're going to grab some insulators here in case I need some insulators. And then we're going to go see if we can find where this issue is. It's got to be somewhere, right? So I will bring you guys along and let's go see if we can fix some fence. Yay me. Well, I kind of doubt this is the issue, but this is the stuff that'll change your fence voltage. So yes, it's barbed wire. Yes, it's electric. Yes, I know it's bad. It's what I got. I don't have options right now. But I'm just walking around, and like I say, that is definitely part of what my issue is. Let's cross the creek here. Is that there's vegetation in some places if my brain will function properly. And when it gets wet, it really arcs out the fence and drops our kilovolts. But usually for that big of a drop, I have to have a wire down, and I'm not seeing a wire down. So I really don't know what the issue is. Now, I didn't walk all the way around the farm yet. I was just kind of checking everything out that we have here. But we will see if we find anything else. I'd love to do a nice little pond here at some point. This is just like a runoff ditch, but it would be really cool to have a nice little pond in here. Keep the cows out of it. I know the fence is kind of up there high. Need to move the fence, but if I build a pond down here anyways, it won't matter about moving fence because I'll fence them out of this little section. And plus I have like a 50 square foot area here that's like pointless. Now if this wasn't by a road, I'd say, oh yeah, it'd be a nice little place, just put a little cabin, have a little fun with it. But since it's right by a road, I don't want anyone doing stupid stuff. I don't want anybody trying to be funny with it. Not saying, whew, almost fell in there. Not saying anyone would. I trust people as far as I can throw them. So, all right, let's keep hunting for this fence issue. Starting to rain more. So something like this could be my issue. All it would take is it to just arc out a little bit on there, and it would be a problem. So I'll just roll that out of the way. Honestly, I'm not seeing anything else. Been walking down here on the lower fence line, and I'm not seeing anything obviously bad. It goes down to like 2 or 3. Like this tree here is going to come down at some point. Whether it's on its own or whether I cut it down, it's going to come down. Usually if that happens, it's like a 2 or 3 on the fence meter. I'll call it that, the fence meter. So, I don't know. We'll do a little bit of a loop here. I've already checked the upper side where we'd be going next because I saw it when I came down to take care of cows, and then I came out, did a couple videos for you guys and such. So I don't see anything bad here. Oh, it is really raining. I want to get inside. I want to forget about all this nonsense and get inside. we'll just chalk it up to wet, I guess. I don't see anything else. Maybe it's just, I mean, this used to be an issue, but it's not an issue now. I kind of took care of that. So, who knows? That's the other thing, is that meter is beautiful because it tells me where my kilovolts are, but the meter's also a pain in my butt because it tells me where my kilovolts are. And then I go hunting for fence issues that do not exist and have no idea what, where, why, and how. And yes, I'm exhausted from walking up that. In a previous video, I said that I worked 12 hours last night in a freezer at 22 degrees, so I'm very, very exhausted. Well, folks, I think we found the issue. We are going to bounce around a bunch. It's just pretty normal for this charger. Swinging from 11 to 8 is a little bit odd for me, but like I say, there's a bunch of grass and it's raining. But I bet you that stump that we saw was probably the issue, because now it's generally bouncing higher. Before it was pretty constant at like 8.4, 8.0, 9.0, but now it's bumping all the way up to 11 on occasion, so I bet you that's what it was. So, all right, Black Kitty Cat says, please come back to see more of it on the next one. See you later, guys.